I'm still annoyed at myself for yesterday. Hi, I'm Spatfuck, and welcome to episode 18 of my continuing Let's Play of Dragon Age Origins. This was supposed to be over yesterday. It's just a running line of errors on my part. What's going on here? Sticking away in the corner. Well, you can't log into the servers, they're dead. Every time I look away, something happens in that corner. I'm just going to stare at it now. Let's go. Oh. It's just a lighting effect. It's just a lighting effect. Right, okay. My stupidity knows no bounds. Right, so. Oh look, I'm doing that heist. Again. I did basically the entire damn thing that I reloaded and
look there, a cunning trap.
Hadn't realised that actually I hadn't saved it at any point in the middle.
The trap. Approaching.
No, they aren't.
There, a cunning trap.
Let's run through this as quickly as possible while still getting all the experience and stuff.
The trap.
Give me a drink, they say. I'll give them a drink. Not like the band hired me to cater after those two. I'm important, sir. You never said so.
Just wait for it to go out of battle. Go out of battle so I can interact over here. Here we go. Sleeping draft.
Coming, I'm bloody coming.
That guy's just watched them keel over and doing nothing. Should be a trap here.
Look there, a cunning trap. Must not exhaust our supplies.
This. Okay, wait. No, I can't do that here. Be smart. I'm going back to that kitchen room. The server's not coming back. There's a very good reason why I'm doing that. I'm going to wait for it to come out of battle. Okay. Same idea, but do it in this room. Oh shit, I didn't look at the stats, did I? Oh, this shouldn't be too hard. Leave that there. This doesn't seem right. Okay, just things are in all sorts of weird places. There's riposte, that goes to number 4. Number 5 should be flurry. Number 6 is whirlwind. Number 7 is your weapon sweep. Dual striking can practically piss off. I'm never going to use it, but okay. cripple. Okay. Please don't. Oh right, tactics just don't matter. I don't use them. Get rid of 26. Don't have requirements. 22 strength. I got way over that. 20 dex. 20 dex. Right, but those were never the problem. It's the talents. I needed 35 for something. What's I needed 35 for? Oh, evasion, which I don't have. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Okay, right. Stealth.
Sometimes silence is best.
Okay, if that's the case, then what am I doing with these last 6 points? I feel like I had to put some in strength for some reason. Well, I had to put some in dex. I've hit 80 cunning. I'm going to put them all in constitution. But I could definitely do with more health. Right, now this is important. Because I can now steal in combat.
4 enemies ahead.
F5. Oh, I can't save in combat. That's why. This is risky then.
Shall be done. None shall
Why did that happen? Oh, fuck's sake. Right, I gotta fix this again.
shall be done.
Okay.
None shall
Stealth.
see me.
Quick save, so I don't have to do this shit. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Okay.
It's a trap. Look there, a cunning trap. It's a trap. Look there, a cunning trap.
Get me a drink, they say. I'll get him a drink. Not like the band hired me to cater after those two. I'm an important servant. Glinda said so.
Sleeping draft.
Coming, I'm bloody coming.
Method to my madness.
It's a trap.
Right in front of his eyes. Looking right over here. Okay. Now. What? I'm not sure I'm going to keep on. Not going to be any of those. Not going to be audio. Not going to be video. Online? Well, no, it's not going to be online. So it's not going to be anything. I don't want to attack. Okay, I think That what? I really would like to quick save. Fine.
Look there, a cunning trap.
Then what the key I just picked for?
The trap.
Oh, is it for that? Ah, F5. This is very stupid.
Alarm! Alarm!
I don't think I'm getting caught. I think game's just really dumb. And the reason why I got away with that last
Approaching.
one was just pure happenstance that I pulled that off. The steal happens just before she hits, so if I pull away at the last moment, she whiffs. And if she whiffs, it just doesn't count as an attack. Unfortunately, didn't have anything worth the hassle.
Landsmeet heard someone sniffing around, so he closed the whole wing down for a week. And he moved all the treasure to the south wing.
Just wait for this to
And the thief
finish.
still came.
This guy
Why
walks
about
off.
the band's trap?
The guy who I can't hear.
That he or she did. Nobody lived to tell tale of it. Not even the mages. Not even them. I should have asked for more coin for this job. Carry about your rounds.
Okay, now there's just like 6 traps in here.
The trap. Look there, a cunning trap. The trap.
Okay, looks like it's only 5.
Look there, a cunning trap.
Pretty sure there's nothing in here. Up like a small little stack of coins that she can stand on. Okay.
More enemies ahead.
Okay, it's time to get out of here. I'm guessing that those 2 rooms are just additional they're like monster closets, basically. Monsters being surprise guards. Yeah. I have to go all the way back to where I came in because you can't exit in combat, and I can't get out of combat in this section. Or at least not near to the exit that's there from the first heist. Don't get it. Okay, put it back together, save, leave. Whoa. Okay. Market district, turn this in and get gone.
You did it. You really did it. Tomorrow, everyone will be talking about this. Baron Frandera will be humiliated. Can I have the tears? I've arranged an anonymous delivery to the Chantry.
There you go.
It will, Warden. It's been an honor. I wonder if history will ever know the full story of what we've done. Good luck.
Okay. Yep. Okay, right. Camp. Right, now, I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go work. But, okay.
You and your friends have... I'm...
Not sure turning what little nonsense I got. Oh, gems. Topazes? Yep. Crafting materials. Get to take deep mushrooms. And I should be able to get away with it. Last time, another 30. Leave.
We are better with every step you take.
That's 120 gold I put in there. Okay, right. Now, here's the thing. I know that things carry over to Awakening based on the save I import. I don't know where it travels over from. Oh, this is annoying. I should have looked this up. In fact, oh no, this isn't Steam. I can't do that. I am going to have to look this up. So, Dragon Age import to. Yep. Right, yeah. Inventory. Okay, according to this, I will lose these boots and these helmet. So I want equivalent. What did I just read? Right. So, when you beat the game, it creates a save, and you can open that save and go to the camp and set your stuff, and then use that to import into Awakening. So I don't need to worry about carrying this shit. So I just need to take what I need to take. Cool. In that case, let's stealth, let's save, get the party together.
Indeed.
Indeed.
And we are going to Redcliffe. We are going to Redcliffe, right? Yeah, we're going to Redcliffe. What? What? Yeah, I already know. Redcliffe's under attack.
It's you,
Again.
the Grey Warden. Andraste's mercy that you got here when you did. I thought for sure these monsters were going to get me.
Where's the Jarl's army?
In the castle, I think. The Jarl ordered everyone in the village evacuated there this morning, just before the Darkspawn arrived. I thought I could make it to my home and back before they got here, but it took me too long to get down here. What a relief you arrived.
Should get to safety. Is the Archdemon here?
I didn't see anything that I'd call an Archdemon. Isn't that supposed to be a big dragon? No, nothing like that. I'm going to get out of here before any more of those things arrive. Thank you again.
None shall see me. Watch out! Back. Very well. Shall be done. It is begun.
No, they're not still frozen. Well, if you ain't using it.
Sometimes silence is... There! Four of the fiends ahead!
I'll go down there, but I'm not worried about you. Oh shit, I thought he was dead.
As you say.
I don't know if I'm that strong or they're that weak.
Get off!
No response from the inn.
None shall see me.
Two ogres.
It shall be done. As you say.
Me and the game doing all the work.
It shall be done.
Apart from having things to kill, why did I do any of this? I could have gone straight to the castle, couldn't I? Well, there shouldn't be anyone around because it just said they evacuated everyone to the castle. Cool. Well, I'm done in this little section. I got a bit of experience. I'm not going to turn it down. I should hit max level before the end of the game. Yeah, I'm level 24. What was that? 34% of the way there. Okay. The village is under attack. I was going to say siege, but that wasn't a siege. Right. Darkspawn. No sign of the Archdemon. Cool. Stealth. Save. Hit it.
There! More of the fiends ahead! Have you no concern in your own existence? Very well. Another call. Quite the ancestor. Is that all you've got?
Ooh, alpha, huh?
Begin the order. We are victorious again.
My lady, you're here. Thank goodness.
Where's Queen and
They're
our
both inside with Riordan of the Grey Wardens, who arrived this morning, just ahead of the Darkspawn. I was told he has urgent news and to send out patrols to watch for your arrival. Then we were attacked. I should take you to the hall right away, my lady. They'll be waiting for you there.
I'm really slow at making decisions, aren't I?
It's a relief to see you unharmed. And you as well, Loki.
Yes, what a pleasure to see you again.
The Darkspawn that attacked Redcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
How certain are we that this is good information?
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain.
So they're heading to Denerim instead. I think I missed an A there. Oops. Why did we think they were headed here?
The Darkspawn line is wide, and many of them roam away from the main Horde. Until now, most of them have been spotted here in the west.
Not to mention that our forces have been distracted by the civil war.
There is, I'm afraid, one other piece of news that is of even greater concern. The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
Make her preserve us.
And we won't be able to reach Denerim within 2 days.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
Cunning. Last demon is what's important.
And only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march. And hope the army collected here gives you the chance you need. Archdemon, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak, Your Majesty.
Then give the order. The longer we delay, the longer Denerim
Where's
will be at the
Alistair?
mercy of the Horde.
We could leave now without the army. We would never get close enough to the Archdemon. We need the army to distract the rest of the Darkspawn so we can get in and get this done. Then we're off to war. Let's do it.
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
Excellent.
Then if you
We
are
need the
looking
meat
to
shields.
meet me before you retire, we have Grey Warden business to discuss.
I will have someone show you to your rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it.
Okay.
Marrying Alistair to Honora would not have been my first choice. Still, it does keep the Therin bloodline alive, and Honora is a fine ruler. So I suppose I owe you thanks, Warden. All of Ferelden does.
Any other allies we can use?
We have sent messengers to Orlais. With any luck, the Empress will send us help within a week. I think it entirely possible, however, that she has written Ferelden off as a lost cause already, and will seek to defend her empire first. Perhaps the Grey Wardens of Orlais will be able to march and reach us in time. We should not rely on their arrival, even so.
So, 3 days to Denerim. Let's get to my room.
And now Denerim is under assault by the Darkspawn. The death toll will be staggering. I wish you luck, Grey Warden, for all our sakes.
And what word have we from Orzammar? Has House Cloret sent their men, or haven't they?
They're stalling, which is as good as a no. House Cloret's feud with House Romald has flared up again since their son died in that Deep Roads business. So naturally they're pleading the need for self-defense.
Fine time to start with that nonsense again. I've half a mind to... Evening to you, Grey Warden. I didn't realize you were still up and about.
There a problem with the Dwarven forces?
Nothing that can be dealt with now, I'm afraid. Just one of the houses being thicker than the stone that made them.
Once all of this blight business is done, there will be a reckoning in the Assembly.
Oh yeah.
They're probably half hoping we'll all wind up dead. That way they'll have one of the strongest forces left in Orzammar. Enough to face the Darkspawn all on their own, I suppose? That's exactly the kind of half-arse thinking that got us into the mess after Endrin passed. It was our good fortune that you decided to go to Orzammar when you did, Grey Warden. For all that a surfacer needed our help, I expect we needed yours more.
Worried about the battle.
And so you should be. I was hoping you'd have some Grey Warden trick up your sleeve, truth be told.
Are things truly that desperate? Do we stand a chance of losing?
We will find a way to win. We must.
I hope you're right. Under the open sky is a terrible place to consider dying, that's for sure.
Right. Off to camp with both of you, and keep the drunkenness to a minimum. We've a long way to go yet.
Yeah, not no drunkenness, just lower the amount. Thank you very much. Okay. Through there either. See anything interesting? wish they put animation for actually petting them. Okay. Alright, let's give everyone a chat.
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
We need to talk.
Of course.
What will you do when this is all over?
I have not given this a lot of thought. What will I do? We've traveled far and wide. Does it need to end?
I'd like to see the world too.
There's so much out there. Adventures to be had and stories to be told. I want to be part of it all. I might need some company. And you're not too irritating. You're welcome to come along if you like.
Do I do awakening? Right, because I'm trying to work out what actually happens. Right, so we can import the Warden into Awakening. That's definitely a thing that's going to happen. When does Witch Hunt take place? Is Witch Hunt before or after Awakening? I think it's after. Okay,
Good idea. Before one plans for the future, one should be sure one has one, yes?
yeah, it's my fault for asking about it.
I got a moment. Sure.
You tease me to
Want to be a berserker?
Yeah, let's unlock this.
Thought I'd never see the day. You're a monster on the field already, Warden. But your style just doesn't give itself to mad rage. Too much thinking, too much, what you call it, finesse.
No, I already have this unlocked.
But if you know someone fit for this type of work, I'll teach him. It'll be nice to have another berserker to grunt at for a change.
Tell me more about
What the
berserkers.
sod is there to know? You get mad, you fly into battle, and things die. It's pretty simple. The hard part is getting in touch with your rage. We all learn to hold that back. It's why we don't kill every duster who looks at us sideways. You need to shut that off. For some people, being in battle is enough. But others have to think about something. Violence, monsters, nobles, your wife, whatever.
Your wife?
Especially my wife.
Just think about it works.
For most berserkers it does. Several years ago I worked with a berserker on one expedition. Just couldn't work himself up. We had to kick him in the stones before he could get going.
Why would you want to fight that way?
Why not? When you fight, you get mad. By the stone, it's a sodding tactic to enrage your enemy so he makes a mistake, right? Berserkers grab that anger and drink it like it's yesterday's ale. Then we turn it against our foes and watch the limbs fly.
But something else?
I'm listening. What about?
I don't think I've actually talked to Ogren. Whoops. You sure you're fine with what happened?
Oh, sure. I'm fine with it. I mean, she was a real firebrand between the sheets, but a bit soft in the skull, you know what I mean? Explains why she left anyway.
You're handling this well.
Handling what? Bronca? That treasure's been long buried. Ancestors take me. You people whine like tea kettles around here.
Really? Okay.
I am listening.
Questions?
It doesn't have better things to do.
How did you end up in Holly? Do you remember?
Oh, yes. That I remember quite well. My former master, the Mage Wilhelm, he brought me. As I recall, he had acquired some position with whatever lord ruled the land. I, being little more than a glorified possession at the time, was brought along. Oh, how he enjoyed impressing the villagers with me. Gollum, snarl at that villager there, be fearsome. And of course, I would have to do it.
Didn't like this Wilhelm, I take it.
He did love using that control rod. Fondled it so much, his wife actually threatened to throw it in the lake. Ha! I would have liked to have seen that. Which reminds me, where did it find the rod? Did it pay a great deal for it?
Not really, it's quite a bargain. Oh yes, fortunately, in fact, Wilhelm's wife sold it, I believe.
Hag.
Do you remember anything before Honley?
I traveled with the mage. He did a lot of traveling, I remember that. But where we went, it is rather fuzzy. I remember great battles, fighting many humans long ago. They were all very soft and squishy. And before that, No. There are only images. I was somewhere dark.
I'll ask him
Good.
about that.
I was just about done talking about it. It does like to have a good chat now and again, doesn't it?
Yeah, I do. Oh, this is someone who really doesn't.
I have been mistaken.
What do you mean?
You are a soldier worthy to stand among the Beresad. I did not think so when we first met.
What changed your mind?
You did, of course. The day will come when the Arishok
Walked into
sends us
that.
Here. On that day, I will not look to find you on the battlefield.
I hope I won't see you then too.
There is no point in dwelling on it. We should move on.
Let's go.
As you wish.
What's on your mind? I will answer to the best of my ability.
So she's just never going to talk about it.
Your wish?
That's
Whatever you'd like to ask. Your wish? Again? I'm game.
Ah, I heard rumors that Redcliffe was once again open for business, but my word, isn't this amazing? Such bustle. The Earl has kindly offered my son and I lodgings in exchange for supplies. I'm happy to help him. And you too, of course. If you have need of my wares, you have but to ask.
Let's see what you got.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy
Possibility
and I
he's got some
and
new things.
with your discount.
I don't think so. It didn't look particularly good. Like that. Okay, well, talent spell. Who would I use it on? He's definitely all good. And she doesn't need it. She can't use it. Don't care about final blow. So frankly, Sten's all good. Wing can't use it. Severin. Ogun's all good. Shell's all good. I'm all good. Well, 7, I guess. Can't use it on him. Okay, which means he'll probably never get it. Fine.
You're both here. Good. You're new to the Grey Wardens, and you may not have been told how an Archdemon is slain. I need to know if that is so.
It is indeed. I, for one, am most intrigued to hear this.
So it is true. Duncan had not yet told you. I had simply assumed. Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn?
I assume it's something to do with the taint in us.
That is exactly what it involves. The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn, but should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead.
That doesn't sound very healthy.
Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
The Grey Warden that kills the Archdemon perishes.
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends. It is the only way.
Using acronyms now, because why is this such a secret?
We keep it secret for the same reason the joining is kept secret. Who would become a Grey Warden if they knew the end that might await them? And yet there must be Grey Wardens. Without us, there is no hope.
Up to the 3 of us to kill
In
us.
Blight's past, when the time came, the eldest of the Grey Wardens would decide which amongst them would take that final blow. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
Then this will be dealt with soon. One way or the other.
So it will. Let us hope it ends for the better.
Okay, well now. Save. It is break time. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. About to have a visitor.
Do not be alarmed. It is only I.
Finally decided to betray me, have you? Not gonna go with that. No, baby, but...
I did not come here to speak of sentimental things. I came here to speak with you. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole. I know what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be.
I mean, I have no intention to sacrifice myself. What the fuck do you think Logo is for? But actually, I didn't sign up Logo to take the bullet. Take the bullet. Bite the bullet. Take the bullet. And bite the bullet is definitely a phrase. I'm just not sure quite the right one here. Does not need to be. What do you mean? It's like, what's this plan you have? How do you know about this? Well, I know how she knows about this. It's obvious. Flemeth knew about this. Because Flemeth's been around for a long time and has lived through several blights. Why did you not mention this earlier then? And I've noticed, like, why did you not mention this earlier then?
It was necessary that I wait and be sure. Now I am. Now we speak in private, where no others can hear. I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual. Performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night.
Nothing comes without a price.
Perhaps, but that price need not be so unbearable, especially if there is much to be gained. All I ask is that you listen to what I have to offer, nothing more.
Very well. What is your plan?
What I propose is this. Lay with me, here tonight, and from our joining, a child will be conceived.
Yeah, you can't normally do this as lady, but once.
When the Archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The Archdemon is still destroyed with no Grey Warden dying in the process.
Take the AD's taint and live. The child becomes a Darkspawn.
Not at all. It will become something different. A child born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away, and you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish.
You gotta understand why I'm hesitant about this, Morgan. Because this has been your plan the entire time. And then you combine it with Flemeth's plan for you. And suddenly he's like, are you looking to become a god, Morrigan? I think he's going to piss... I need to know more about this child first.
As you wish.
I won't be hurt with it.
Ignoring that after but one night it could barely be called a child, no, it will not be hurt. It will be changed.
Be evil. What would it become?
Allow me to say that what I seek is the essence of the old god that once was, and not the dark forces that corrupted it. Some things are worth preserving in this world. Make of that what you will. I do not wish to tell you.
It's like, why? What could be so terrible that you won't tell me? Considering the heinous shit that's come out of your mouth over the course of this journey. But then again, you never thought any of that was heinous. I insist.
The child will represent freedom. For an ancient power, a chance to be reborn apart from the taint. Is that not reason enough to do it? I will raise the child apart from the rest of society and teach it to respect that from which it came. Beyond that, you need know nothing else.
Going to be my child. Will I ever see it?
No, you never will. This is all I ask in return for freeing you from the burden the Grey Wardens have placed upon you.
Let's see. Enough about the child then.
Then you have decided?
How do you even know this will work?
This is what my mother intended when she sent me with you. She was the one who first gave me this ritual and told me of what I was meant to do. This does not surprise you, does it? Did you not wonder why Flemeth saved your life? Why she aided you? This is why. What is important is that I am offering this to you now. It will work, and it will save your life. Caring for you, as I've come to, that was not part of the plan. But I cannot let what I feel interfere with what I must do. This is important to me. The fact that it may save your life makes me all the more determined to see it done. Please, do not cloud the issue. If you feel anything for me, then accept that it will make what we must do that much easier.
Will I ever see you again?
After the Archdemon has been slain? No. No, you will never see me again. Refuse my offer, however, and I leave now. This is simply how it must be.
See, the issue is there's way too many problems with this plan of hers. So, a child born with the soul of an old god. Thing is, souls of old gods can get corrupted too. I mean, that's how the Archdemon is created. The Darkspawn find these entombed dragon gods and corrupt them, turning them into the Archdemon. And arguably, what's actually happening is these entombed old dragon gods call to the Darkspawn, to help them be discovered and become the Archdemon. The fact you say it's got the soul of an old god is not a positive thing. I mean, okay. So there's the whole thing with the Golden City, where, yeah, so the Tevinter mages went off and invaded the Golden City, and their sin turned it black and caused the Maker to leave. Could be Chantry propaganda. It's not necessarily accurate or true, it's just the story we get told. But there's also the question of where were the dragon gods in all this? What role do they play in the creation of the Black City? Certainly, the Tevinter Imperium is a terrible place for terrible people. So, that's not great. So it becomes, then in turn becomes a question of what is the soul of an old god? Powerful, yes, but is it, how much of personality is involved in the soul? If these Tevinter dragon gods were pieces of shit, and you just bring up this child with this much power, this soul of an old god who's a piece of shit, the kid's gonna be a piece of shit. With all that power, that's not a good thing to bring into the world. And then Morrigan being a parent, I think that she probably thinks she would be a good one in this particular case and do a good job of what it is she's seeking. But how the heck are you supposed to trust her? It comes down to, okay, who is my character? What is she like? Because this isn't like a, oh, I'm going to try to do all the things in different playthroughs and whatnot. This is, you know, like, my character is, she was in a way naive. She was young, brought up in relative comfort in High Ever. Daughter of a noble house, but not the firstborn. I'm not sure the firstborn would necessarily have mattered either. Though bands can be female. Eofrida? Was it her name? So she was probably going to get married off, whatnot, but somewhat naive, but not stupid, and she certainly had to open her eyes up to a lot of things ever since Renton House attack on High Ever and the death of her parents. She believes in the Grey Wardens and their cause, wants to end the blight, doesn't want to die, wouldn't really mind too much if Logain did. And know she's a moron for being in love with Morrigan. She knows she's an idiot for it. So why not Leliana? Okay, I'd rather not Leliana either. It's like, of the 3 women romanceable in this game, I say romanceable, that's maybe quote marks on the 3rd one, but Morrigan, Leliana and Nora, I wouldn't shack up with any of them. Leliana's the best out of the 3, but honestly, if I swung that way, it would totally be Zevran. Zevran is much more interesting. And then, actually, if it's anyone, it'd be Isabella. Who I didn't bump when I had the chance. Because that's not what this character would do. Fuck it.
A wise decision. Come, my love. Put the thoughts of the ritual aside and let us make this last night together one to remember.
I'm not skipping it because it's, you know, but yeah, is that it? Cool.
We have gathered all the forces we can. The Darkspawn horde is sure to reach the capital before us. So we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can. The lives of many thousands hang in the balance. We must not forsake them.
I don't mean to be rude, but how on earth are the Jaws supposed to keep
You have gathered
up
an army to replace the one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden.
with the humans and the elves, with their short legs?
Let us pray that it will be enough.
Well, that was sort of question in Lord of the Rings, wasn't it? You had Aragorn, who was Dunedain. You had Legolas, who was an elf, and you had Gimli.
Before us stands the might of the Darkspawn horde. Gaze upon them now, but fear them not. This woman beside me is a native of Ferelden, risen to the ranks of the Grey Wardens. She is proof that glory is within reach of us all. She has survived despite the odds, and without her, none of us would be here. Today, we save Denerim. Today, we avenge the death of my husband, your King Caelan. But most of all, today, we show the Grey Wardens that we remember and honor their sacrifice. For Ferelden! For the Grey Wardens!
She's not getting any better at delivering the speeches. The words, I don't mind. It's her delivery. Yeah, killed a little emissary fuck. Well, I like that, chasing him down. Darkspawn are actually running. Denerim's seen better days. And yet, in a way, this is going to be Denerim's greatest.
It's your time to die!
And his grunts are pretty weak.
Very well. As you said.
It's your time to die! I am done with that one.
Let us end this. As you said.
It's not just me, right? They're getting stronger.
Another call.
Everyone's sprinting off over here. This one. Which wing got to first? Pet cow. Okay. Hit max level. What am I going to do with it? I'm going to put it in the dex because I've been missing a surprising amount of hits. At one point, I was going to put it into Punisher. The only other option is Melee Archer. Because I'm not putting it into this. That could be Punisher. Save. Talk to Ferelden.
You've managed to fight your way to the gates. We're doing better than I hoped.
That will change quickly.
Bloody nugrunners.
Shale teleporting there.
3 to 1.
What are we to do now, Riordan? You have a plan, I assume?
The army will not last long, so we need to move quickly to reach the Archdemon. I suggest taking Loghain and no more than 2 others with you into the city. Anyone you don't bring with you can remain here to prevent more Darkspawn from entering Denerim and our tails.
How are we going to fight a flying dragon?
We're going to need to reach a high point in the city. I'm thinking the top of Fort Draken might work.
You want to draw the dragon's attention, I take it?
We have little choice, though I warn you that as soon as we engage the beast, it will call all its generals to help it. I can sense 2 generals in Denerim. You may wish to seek them out before going to Fort Draken.
I am sure that if we did slay those generals, it would stop the Darkspawn in the city from doing a lot of harm.
It may also waste resources trying to find them. The decision is up to you.
You know where these generals are?
Neither of them are near Fort Draken currently, but there are too many Darkspawn here to tell you more. There are already several units of our allies within the city by now. They may be able to come to your assistance if you call them, but their strength will be limited. Now, who do you wish to take with you into the city?
Yes.
Indeed. Indeed.
Fair enough. Anyone else will need to remain
Not like
here
it's a
and
question.
assist in
That's
keeping
what
more
I was gonna be
Darkspawn from coming in the gates behind us. Who will lead them?
Sten.
Very likely.
Good. That should be sufficient. Nothing you have done has prepared you for what you face now. May the Maker watch over you.
Ogren,
So this is it then.
not that much of a
All that
leader,
we've been through
honestly.
led up to this. Whatever happens now, to either of us, know that I am proud, infinitely proud, to have called you friend. Farewell, and may the Maker watch over you.
Well, this is it, Warden. When from the blood of battle the stone is fed, let the heroes prevail and the blighters lie dead. As one of the blighters, I sodding salute you. Let's show them our hearts, and then show them theirs.
So the Archdemon is next, is it? Part of me is glad that it has decided to leave me here at the gate, but the other part is apprehensive. I would almost say that I feel concern for something other than myself, even maybe for a soft, squishy companion. But that would be silly, wouldn't it?
Scandalous to even consider the
I
notion.
know. Please do not tell anyone. I doubt I could blush, but it would be so awkward. And, do try not to get swallowed whole. If the beast were to fly about afterwards and poop it out, irony would dictate that
Yeah.
it land on me. I couldn't take it. Well then, I suppose this is it. Have fun storming the castle.
Oh no, you're coming with me.
Are you ready? We have reached the battlefield at last.
Thank you for your help,
I
Sten.
have done nothing. You have carried us this far. Do not doubt that.
So this is it?
I really
This is
need to
the end.
use Sten more.
We've come so far. It's strange knowing that all our fates will be decided in a matter of hours. We stand on the precipice before the greatest battle of our age. I wonder if the heroes of old ever felt like this.
Probably.
I am not afraid. We go to fight for a good cause, and
I
there
never
is
did
nowhere
try to
else
fix
I would
those.
rather be. You are a dear, dear friend, and I will stand with you to whatever end. This day, we will forge a legend of our own.
So here we part ways. You do not wish me to stand by you in the end?
Not this time, my friend.
Let me wish you well, and may we shake hands again in victory when all of this is done.
Let's get this over with then. There is little time to waste.
So we head into the city together,
he's...
as it should be. Once this is done, no matter how it turns out, I will be gone. You are aware of this, yes?
I'll find you, Morgan.
I do not think that would be wise. Allow me to say only one thing before we go. I was foolish. This could have been so much easier, yet I cannot regret what was between us. I will always remember you, my love. Now, let us see this finally done. The Archdemon awaits. It seems the entire city is overrun. There's a chance of bystanders then.
She's only level 24. Only gets 1 point. Actually going to put in a dual weapon. Okay.
Kill those godless bastards! We're counting on you, Warden.
That's kind of the problem, is that they do have a god. They have several.
Watch over you.
This isn't the last blight.
None shall see you.
I don't think stuff's actually going to help me any at all, but... Okay. From here, we need to get to Fort Drake and go. We could... Well, we can't apparently just go straight down. So hit the market district first. Honestly, I'm not worried about any of this. Army picker.
Let's fight. Let us do it quickly. It is done. The Ferelden watch over me.
Face me!
I should do it. As you say. Best be wary.
Redcliffe, dwarves, elves, pages. Is that where the werewolves were?
well. Sometimes silence is better.
Ow! Max, you gonna heal? Axe the Vashon. Yeah. Corruption. Oh, that's finally dropped, has it? Corruption. How does this stack up? Plus 5 dex, plus 1 armor, plus 75% spirit resistance. God damn. I am not putting on him right now, but I may have to seriously consider that.
I shall do it.
Oh, come on. Oops. 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 That's a bit of a cock up. Yeah, learning armor has worn out. Eek. Okay.
None shall.
So the alien is next. Damn
It's
it.
you. The Maker sure gave you the gift of good timing, didn't he? There's a large group of Darkspawn approaching and the gates won't hold. We need your help.
I'll handle this. Get yourself to safety.
All right. I only hope there is time to...
They're breaking through!
Run, all of you! Run for your lives!
Sometimes silence is best.
Oh. Accidentally hit that.
Darkspawn has sensed us.
What are you doing? Fine.
I can do it. Now you fall. Good. Another down. Our skill has won the day.
Okay. Malign staff. No, one person. No, that's pants. Chainmail boots. Spiral band, which I don't care about.
You saved many lives here today. Thank you. Please, take this. I pray it helps you in your coming battles. We have to go. May the Maker watch over you.
Oh, no, that's been a long time coming. Plus 4 strength, minus 1 cunning. Wait. Take you off for the moment. So that will add 3 cunning and 1 strength, right? Strength go down to 59 and cunning will go up to 17. But I believe this offers a set. Okay, no, that's exactly the same. 24. Yeah, 24. Those aren't changing. It looks like all this stuff stays exactly the same. I wasn't going to put it on him anyway. I didn't think it was going to do anything worthwhile. But cool. I don't know if I can exit this way. No, it says I can. No, I can't. What does that mean? I can't go back? I can't go back, I think.
None shall see.
Palace District. Am I getting attacked on the way? Or is this the cutscene? I think I'm getting attacked on the way. To be expected. Well, defending the gates. Because perfect striking is actually good. Because I still don't have Stinging Swarm. Okay.
Beware! A large group of Darkspawn have broken away from the battle. They're charging this way. They'll be here any minute.
Now this I can do.
Run in fear. Deserve a good death rattle.
Easy enough fight.
Shall I send word that the gates are secured?
For the moment, yes.
Right away.
I mean, let's be honest. Yeah, that's got you dead, Ferelden, but that brought the Archdemon to the ground. I think that was definitely worth it. I think it's a good job.
We have much to do.
Okay. That's a...
Shall be done.
That not it?
Shall be done.
There we go.
I shall do it. None shall see.
Yeah, we are not done. Okay, save here. We go up.
It's a trap.
Just make sure there's nothing hiding over here I want. There isn't. Am I done with this area now? I think I am. Okay.
Sometimes
Stealth.
silence is
Quick save. Break time! Back in a few minutes. I'm back. Let's get going. Okay, Fort Dracon. Fort Dracon. Maybe should have quit to the main menu. Okay. But like
Let's finish this. I shall do it. Come,
didn't realise there's another one.
It is begun.
For the honor of Ferelden!
None shall see me.
Let's go. We're keeping the Archdemon waiting.
Mana Clash really is the best spell in the game by a long way. Yeah, I was like, am I really going to get Codex information here? weird though. If you think about it. Dwarves can't use magic. So how come genlocks can? Obviously.
The trap.
Oh, I'm going down. I can't survive, can I?
So be it. Right away.
Alright. Yep.
As you say. I shall do it. I will help however I can. It shall be done. As you say.
Yeah, definitely don't seem to be able to open that. Presumably that's just a pathway I could take previously.
It shall be done.
I think that's the last bit of the commander's plate gear.
It shall be done.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
enchantment?
Cool, that should do. Right, I can't get in there. Let's just move on. Right way to go here, so I'm
As you
just
say.
do whatever.
Begun, as you say. It shall be done. As you say.
Well, might as well strap plus 20 metal resistance. Yeah, don't care. There's no way to get up there. Cool. Right. So I have to clear this actually. Cool. Okay, and that's clear. So it's over here. Well, down. Well, no. Well done, okay. Didn't think he had that in him. Killing them? Yeah, sure. That is a bit springier than I gave him credit for.
As you say.
Doesn't do anything. I think that just sells for a lot comparatively. Well, now. Okay, it's what I'm going to do. It makes a lot of noise. Sandal cleaning house to the rooftop. Okay, and let's just resume. We'll just see if that does anything positive, because it's probably about to get the chunkiest it's been all game. That's the Wilhelm scream there? First things first. Tactics. Morrigan. Checked it to telekinetic. Oh, there, man. Morgan, it's time. I've been saving this.
I see.
Okay, I've got to make sure I do the right spells. I've not arranged this, which is not helping. Morgan? I thought I activated spell mic. Good thing I caught that. Wait. Shit. Where's Lagain? I need to be able to see his corpse. There he is. I think the spell might came up because I ran out of mana again. Oh, that's still cooling down. Oops. Oh, shit. Well, that's fuck up. It just wouldn't attack.
I'll take it.
That fight went terribly. I just made so many little cock-ups.
And then, it was over. With the Archdemon dead, the Darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads. They would remain a threat in the years to come. But the blight had been ended before it had truly begun.
Archdemon fight goes terribly, but first time.
Ferelden had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its new king and queen. Grey Wardens stood redeemed, and a new age had begun. But at what cost?
Not much.
My friends, we are gathered to celebrate those responsible for our victory. Of those who stood against the Darkspawn siege of Denerim, there is one in particular who deserves commendation. The one who led the charge against the Archdemon and killed it remains with us still, an inspiration to all she saved that day. Ladies and
He's
gentlemen,
like, what?
I present the hero of Ferelden. The first Grey Warden to defeat the Blight since Garahel 4 centuries ago.
He's gotta be like, what the fuck?
Grey Warden.
She's supposed to be
It
dead.
is hard to imagine how you could have aided Ferelden more. I think it only appropriate that I return the favour. Is there any boon you might request of Ferelden's queen?
Sacrifice of the Warden should not be forgotten
An
again.
excellent point. We can begin with a monument here in Denerim, dedicated to Alistair and all the other Grey Wardens who fell
Wait,
to save
Alistair?
us. We should also collect scholars
What?
to learn more about the Darkspawn. We'll face them again, here and with the dwarves.
Sorry,
Let it also
what?
be known that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Arl Howe, is now granted to the Grey Wardens. There they can rebuild, following the example of those who went before them. What are your plans? Will you remain with the Grey Wardens?
Had to find Morrigan.
My impression was that she didn't want to be found. But I understand. There is a group of eager Ferelden citizens waiting outside to get a look at their hero. I suggest you make at least a brief appearance before they storm the gate. Just tell the guard at the door when you are ready.
It is begun.
No, there's Alistair, still alive.
Allow me to offer you my personal congratulations, Warden. I must admit that while I did not share my father's pessimism regarding the Grey Wardens, I had my doubts that such a small number of you could be victorious. Yet here you are.
We were lucky.
The Maker smiles upon you. Or so they are saying. Luck and destiny are two branches of the same tree. Tell me something. Is Alistair always like that? And he may yet be a good king. To be honest, he has surprised me with his eagerness. Still, his jokes, if one can call him that, are already giving me headaches. Oh well. His heart is in the right place. In that he reminds me of Kaelin, which is no failing. Now I see Archdemon gesturing to me. There is more work to be done. I must take my leave of you, I fear. Enjoy the rest of the celebration, Warden. I shall speak to you again before the day is done.
This is gonna be a great conversation.
I don't think we have much to say to one another. You killed the Archdemon, well done. The Grey Wardens seem to be mighty curious as to just how you managed to pull that off without dying.
The fact that you would throw everything at risk for your own ego. I used the sword.
See, that's what I told them. Look, you made me king, and I'm grateful. And Duncan would have been happy the blight is over. I know you're leaving anyhow. I'm sure we'll see each other again. Until then, you'd best get on with your procession. Your adoring public awaits.
Okay, it's like...
So it appears that Riordan was wrong. I find it difficult to believe that he deliberately misled us. Have you another explanation for what happened?
No, I don't.
See. Perhaps we shall just consider it a miracle, then. Favor of the Maker. Still, the Orlesian Grey Wardens have been persistent in their questions. I intend to keep any thoughts on the matter to myself. I understand you're leaving soon. I've been tapped to lead the Grey Warden recruitment efforts here in Ferelden. Anora's influence, no doubt. I would have preferred she not interfered.
She's her father's daughter.
So it appears. Allow me to say before I go that you've earned my respect. Odd that I ended up here saying that. There it is. Return to your celebration. Perhaps we shall meet again.
So it survived after all. My impression that all creatures made of flesh were hopelessly squishy was, premature.
Nice to be appreciated.
It has made me revise my opinion of its kind. My kind. I am, or at least was, a dwarf. A creature of flesh. I have to keep reminding myself that. In fact, I think I may even try to become one again.
That's nice.
Wynne has offered to accompany me to Tevinter to speak with the mages there. The Circle of Minrathus has the largest collection of arcane knowledge in Thedas. If it is possible to reverse this process, then the knowledge to do so will be there, or that is my hope. And if not, then I will keep looking. I have nothing if not time, yes.
I suppose that's true. Then good luck.
I intend to return eventually, unless I finally decide to destroy all pigeons everywhere. That may take a while, but otherwise I will come back. If it happens to one day see a tiny little dwarf who appears very nervous of being squished, that will be me. Until then, I wish it well. You have been a fine friend.
God's sake, you dipshit. Now you show up.
My little sister was not only a Grey Warden, but also leading Ferelden into battle. I was surprised, to put it mildly.
Where the fuck have you been?
He would have been so proud of you. I know I am. You've done good.
What happened to you, Fergus?
I never made it to the Battle at Ostergar. We were still scouting in the wilds when we were attacked by a party of Darkspawn. Most of my men were killed. I woke up 2 weeks later in a chase-in hut, wounded and feverish. By the time I was able to sneak out of the wilds, you were already marching to Denerim. I tried to get word to Highever. You can imagine what happened, I suppose.
So sorry about Mariana.
Trying not to think too much about them. Hal was a greedy, traitorous bastard. I just wish I'd been there to help you kill him. At least Amaranthine now belongs to the Grey Wardens. There's some justice in that, I think. I need to go back to Highever. See if I can clean up the mess Hal made of it. I will see you soon, I hope.
You'll see. I'll be travelling.
Try not to be gone for too long. At this rate, the next time I see you, you'll have conquered half of Thedas and be 12 feet tall. Take care of yourself, you hear? Or I'll find you and nag you like Mother did until you're ready to tear out your hair.
It is over. I can barely believe it. You stopped the Civil War and then defeated the Blight. On behalf of Ferelden, allow me to say thank you. It truly cannot be said enough.
Grey Warden, that's what we do.
So I'm learning. It's too bad that you aren't remaining here in the capital. The hero of Ferelden would have influence, but I understand. Myself, I will be remaining here to help Alistair. Tegan will take over the rule of Redcliffe, at least for the time being. Connor seems well enough, and Isolde refuses to speak of what happened. She says she never wants to go back. I cannot thank you enough for saving them. They are the joy of my existence. But here I am rambling on. I shall let you get back to your celebration, Warden. Enjoy it while you can.
So here we are. The conquering heroine has won the day, and now she takes her bow and exits the stage. A fine ending.
Should we take the bow?
And my part was small. I'm happy to watch you receive the accolades. It's quite
You were
fun.
still alive at the end of that fight.
I can't help now but think of my vision. The Maker sent me to help you, and look what you did. It's a miracle. It truly is. I've been asked by the Chantry to return to the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I need to make sure it's protected. Maybe pilgrims can even begin going there again.
Congratulations, sounds like fun.
I expect to leave a month from now with a small army of Templars and priests. It will be a grand adventure of my very own. I'm looking forward to it. At any rate, you should get back to the celebration. We can speak another time.
I will be relieved when all this pomp and ceremony is done. Such events are perfect opportunities for assassins, after all. I can't help but expect the crows to appear at any moment, which would be a welcome break, mind you.
Bloodbath sounds like a fun idea. You think they'll still come after
Eventually. With Taliesin dead, it may take them time to figure out what has happened, but they are like the tides, predictable. You know, it does occur to me that staying in one place is only going to invite the crows to find me that much quicker. While fun, that might eventually get complicated. You said earlier that you are planning on leaving soon. Is that true?
That's what I said.
And would you consider some company? You tend to get up to interesting things. You meet interesting people and then you kill them. I'm game to tag along if you are.
Be happy for the company.
And I promise not to get you into too much trouble. Well, no more than you get me into, anyhow. Well then,
Got him into plenty.
since we're going to be leaving together, we can speak after you have been sufficiently paraded in front of the populace. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on you and make sure no one gets a clear shot. Not without paying me a great deal of coin, anyhow.
The hero of Ferelden. My. How does it feel?
It's a little strange.
Of that I have no doubt. It's a title you'll be wearing for a long time to come, just as Loghain wore his. But it's not so bad, is it? A blight defeated with the other nations barely becoming aware. Who could ask for better?
I didn't do it on my own. And how long the love will last? Absolutely true.
Until you do something wrong. And then they will enjoy tearing you down just as rapidly. I'm glad not to be on the receiving end of all this attention myself. I say, let the young have their fame. Not that I've gone without notice. Irving asked me to take over as first enchanter, but I don't wish to go back. Not after all this. Instead, I've decided to travel. Shale has expressed a desire to go to Devinter to look into a way to regain her mortality. And I will join her.
What about?
It's true, I don't know how much time I have. Maybe not very long at all. So, I shall see as much of the world as the Maker allows. Perhaps this is a gift in the end. A nudge in the right direction. I doubt we will meet again, my dear. If not, please accept my best wishes.
Humans have a better taste for spirits than I thought. The ale up here is actually good. Orzammar ale tastes like dirt in comparison. Probably because they put dirt in it. Go figure.
Does that mean you're staying here?
For now. They may have already branded me a surfacer back home anyhow. I got offered a spot in the human army. And not as a mascot either. You know, these humans aren't bad for all their long legs.
You done adventuring?
Maybe, for a bit. Talk to me in a year or so when I'm bored, and maybe I'll think differently. And since we're more or less done adventuring for now, I just wanted to say, you're alright for a human.
Yeah, you're a drunk and sorry slob. You're alright for a dwarf.
Yes. I don't come by friends very often. I'm glad to call you one, Warden.
It is good to see you again, Kadan. These people, they call you hero. It is a strange word, but I think I understand its meaning. The Arishok on occasion has declared a Kunari to be Kunoran Vel, one who serves as an example to others. Such examples are always made after their death, however, a death in service to the Kyun. A living Kunoran Vel would be too proud. I would argue, had you not ended a blight, for such an accomplishment there may be allowances. What the human custom has in common with our own is that the declaration of a Kunoran Vel is a cause for much celebration. It is one of few occasions when the Kunari are permitted to engage in revelry. There is imbibing of spirits, public chanting, meditations abandoned. It is madness.
That would be quite a sight.
It is interesting. It can take days for the Ben Hasrath to restore order. There may even be executions. I suppose I should tell you. I have decided to return to my people. Your quest is done, and thus so is my reason for accompanying you.
It'll be a long trip home.
Yes, it will be difficult to travel alone, after so much time spent with companions. It must be said, you found my sword and gave me a chance to restore my honor. I owe you a great debt.
It
has that one of the Baz, a foreigner, would become known as Kadan to me. Unthinkable. Yet here it is. Perhaps I shall see you again one day. Until then, may you always find the path you seek. Farewell, Kadan.
Are you ready, my lady? The crowds outside are getting restless.
What am I supposed to do?
Well, put in an appearance, so I understand it. The people just want to see their hero in person. I'm supposed to take you to your escort, full brigade, their armor all shined up and everything. They're really honored to be guarding you, and let me tell you.
Let's go then.
Right. I'll take you there now. Follow me.
In the month that followed the wedding, Alistair and Nora proved themselves a surprisingly effective pair. Alistair spent a great deal of time at court, showing willingness to learn the art of governing from Nora, and often deferring to her judgment. No one was more surprised by this than Nora herself. The two of them made numerous outings into Denerim and the other settlements of Ferelden, supervising the reconstruction process and greeting their subject personally, much to the commoners' enthusiastic approval. Many said the chaos of the civil war in Landsmeet were worth it for delivering such beloved monarchs. News that the urn of sacred ashes had been found in Ferelden did not spread outside the Chantry until Brother Genetivi made an announcement several months after the defeat of the Darkspawn. The manuscript detailing his research and his experience with Andraste's cult drew huge interest among scholars throughout Thedas. Some years later, the Chantry announced that the resting place of Andraste's ashes had indeed been found. A ripple of excitement spread among the pious people of Thedas, with many undertaking pilgrimages to see the ashes or partake of their healing powers. Following months of effort, the Tower of the Circle of Magi was finally cleansed so that the last spirits to slip through the veil. No further abominations were created, and First in Charge Irving was pleased to declare the circle safe. All that could be saved had been. With the slavers shut down in the alienage, the lot of the city-born elves improved for a time. The new king even named a local elder to his personal court, a scandal amongst the humans, but a sign of new hope to the elves. Shiani continued to be an outspoken member of the alienage community, and in time became the new elder. That outspokenness under frequent trouble, but served her people well. Archdemon returned to Redcliffe, beginning the long task of rebuilding. He found a village already bustling and eager to leave behind the memories of those terrible nights facing the undead. Connor was sent off to study at the Circle, and considering his early experiences, he excelled in his training and easily passed the harrowing to become a full mage. At his father's urging, Connor accepted the persistent Tevinter to undertake formal study of the faith. The tavern in Redcliffe village, now run by Bella, was renamed the Grey Warden's Rest. It echoes with tales of how the hero of Ferelden saved the village and healed Archdemon with the sacred ashes of Andraste. Few believe that such tall tales could possibly be true. The Danish elves prospered after the siege at Denerim, having earned much respect for their part in the battle. For once, human land welcomed the wandering folk. The new keeper, Linnea, was respected both among Dalis as well as in the Ferelden court. She was a voice of reason, and other Danish clans returned to her to help resolve disputes with human folk. In time, many of the Danish clans moved to the new land provided for them in the south near Ostergar. Where of their human neighbours, however, tensions soon rose again, and only keeping Lanai's leadership kept peace alive. In Orzammar, King Harrowmont found himself in a protracted battle against Baelin's rebellion that left him unable to gain the stability he needed. The Clan Lords objected to many of his measures in the Assembly, and only his efforts to increase the dwarves' isolation from the surface met with any success. In time, Harrowmont's health began to fail. Some claimed it was poison, others said it was a flagging spirit. Either way, after a protracted illness, the king finally passed away. The wrangling in the assembly for a success began almost immediately, which means I basically achieved fucking nothing. Brother Burke's new chancellor in Orzammar drew a surprising number of converts among the dwarves. They quickly attracted a great deal of anger from more conservative quarters, and before long the assembly severely restricted the Andrastians' rights. Brother Burke resisted and was slain while being arrested during a peaceful demonstration in the Commons. The assembly claimed this was an accident, but news of the resulting riots reached the Chantry on the surface, where the Divine even contemplated a new exalted march. Honestly? Fuck the dwarves. What a bunch of wankers. The dwarven mage Dagna ultimately completed her studies at the rebuilt Circle Tower. Eventually, she published a comprehensive theory of how living vapours relate to the supply of magic. It gained a great deal of attention. Although the Anvil of the Void was destroyed, rumours about its location crept into Orzammar. Years later, thanks to the defeat of the Darkspawn on the surface, a few determined smiths managed to locate the Anvil's remains. They examined the ruins of the Anvil and, upon returning to Orzammar with a finding, convinced the Saphrit to attempt to recreate Ferelden's research. A new golem was created, bound with a spirit taken from the Fade. Oh boy, that's a bad idea. The golem immediately went insane, killing several shapers before it was destroyed. The research was branded excessively dangerous and sealed away. Whispers of its existence circulate throughout Orzammar, however. The demand among the Smithcast to reopen Ferelden's research refused to obey. As good as a word, Morgan disappeared once the Archdemon was slain. Someone of Morgan's description was seen travelling alone a month later, heading west through the Frostback Mountains. She may even have been with child. There was no word of her after that. With Flemeth dead, or at least gone, the chances of tracking her down was slim indeed. I could not help but wonder, however, what became of the child? What were Morgan's plans? These questions must remain a mystery, for now. Both Merlos and the companions who helped defeat the Blight eventually scattered to the four winds, drawn either by personal duty or the call to further adventure. Circumstance dictated that they would not see each other again, at least for a time. As the blighted lands began to heal and the Grey Wardens slowly rebuilt the Order in Amaranthine, they discovered that the fight against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Although the Horde was routed and had been dissolved upon the Archdemon's death, many of the more powerful Darkspawn survived to organise roving war bands that preyed both upon the land and upon each other. These war bands spread havoc, and some even journeyed west into Orlais across the shining sea by the deep roads. They proved incredibly difficult to wipe out. But these are tales yet to be told. This tale ended when Merlo sank a blade in the Archdemon's head and destroyed it forever. It was not the last that Ferelden would hear of her, however. And that is that. Credits. Can I actually go through the credits and not get... Well, you know what? Oh, can I? Wait a minute, that's the problem, that's the problem. Oh shit, oh shit. Because didn't 30 Seconds to Mars do a song for a Dragon Age? And then that might be in the credits. This isn't that though. But yeah, don't get me started on Jared later. It's like, no. don't. Yeah, so I'm skipping that. So now, got post-campaign save one, epilogue. Post-coronation. That's right at the end. So I've got that quick save, and then I can load this and fiddle with the inventory. Not over though, you can still download and play premium content to take for the epic events to climb. I'm gonna load that. Spider crawling on the wall. Okay. Right, so I don't know what actually gets carried over and what doesn't. Pretty sure that won't.
If there's anything I can do, I'm sure.
I need to sell off this stuff just to make space. Okay, let's just make sure I didn't sell anything I didn't want to. Oh, that's all good. I should keep that. It's kind of important. Okay. Anything in there that makes me go, oh yeah, I need to take that with me. If I could get a third slot in that, that'd be great, but I don't think I can. So no.
Very well. Oh. That might mean I stupidly sold some things I shouldn't have. It is begun.
If there's anything I can do for you, I'm sure you'll be pleased with the good...
think at that point I am done. So no one else got level 25. Okay, and that is going to be that. I am not going to start Awakening today. I thought I was going to, but things. That's okay. It's like, I could start it, but I'm going to go like another 20-30 minutes at most, so I'm going to stop here. It's a good stopping point. And tomorrow, 8 PM UK time, I will be back for another 4 hours of Dragon Age Origin, but this time we're going to be playing Awakening. And the big difference is, I've never played Awakening. It is completely new to me. I know nothing about what I'm walking into, unlike this playthrough where I haven't there's been plenty I've not remembered, but there's been a lot I have. Also, I just knew way better what to do than my first playthrough many years ago. I really enjoyed. So I would say the first couple hours were a bit slow, and then I started to really enjoy it. And then about halfway, maybe I'll say 3/5 of the way through the game, I hit a tipping point where suddenly everything became way easier. I say 3/5 of the way like it's the distance in the game that was the issue. No, the issue was that I discovered how to make infinite money and I abused it. I think I screwed this playthrough up for myself. Made it less fun. Because I kind of, by getting myself all the best equipment, being able to afford to buy all the special stuff in the shops easily without having to work hard for it, it was mind-numbing, not difficult what I was doing. So I feel like I maybe robbed myself a little bit. Then again, I have bought plenty of stuff with fairly legitimately. By the way, I'm not sure. I assume that money trick will still work in Awakening, but we'll see. I mean, I won't. The thing is, I probably won't actively try to do it again because, as I say, that may have impacted my enjoyment of this playthrough. I still liked it a lot, but I didn't find the last third of this as interesting, as fun, as tactical as it had previously been. I wasn't, for the most part, I wasn't using tactics. It's like, okay, it's the maid, right, mana clash. Other than that, get behind the biggest thing in stealth, stun it, stab the crap out of it. If I need to use Mark of Death, stab the crap out of it some more. Stun it if I can. And that was it. That was entirety of my tactics. I mean, I set up the gambits. I call them that because of Final Fantasy 12. But yeah, whatever. I'm gonna call them gambits. And yeah, there was little tactical decision making going on towards the end, which is why I think, for instance, that Archdemon fight didn't go very well. I mean, there are interesting things that happened, like me using Storm the Sentry. I'm not sure how much that actually did. I don't know, I think it did break it down, but I suspect that actually Leliana with the bow was actually doing most of the damage in that fight. Certainly in the second half, once it moved across the barrier, the gap, the chasm. I'm very annoyed I got Morgan killed, and it was annoyance that led me to get my Warden killed as well, because I was just like, no, just hit it, just run at it and hit the bloody thing. So I just kept running her straight into the attack again and again without paying attention to her health. Because the point is, she doesn't have that much. Anyway, right, so said it already earlier, but this is the end. I'm gonna knock it off for tonight. I'm gonna knock it off for this episode. But tomorrow o'clock, 8 PM UK time, I will be back and I will do another 4 hours of Dragon Age Awakening. And yeah, just to be clear, if you have to be watching this on the stream, which you're not, and looking at my stream VODs, it's possible. If you are, I will be uploading I upload all of the videos to YouTube. There are a few episodes behind where I am live. So last episode I uploaded, I believe, was number 13, which should have gone live. No, it's going to go live in 11 minutes on YouTube. That'll be episode 13. And this was episode 18, so I'm like 5 behind. But that'll be a thing. There's also a possibility I won't stream on Sunday because, despite the fact that I'm Welsh, I do live in England, and they kind of maybe got to the finals of the European Championships in football. I'm kind of legally obligated to actually have to watch the damn match, and it kicks off at 8 PM UK time, which is the same time I start streaming. So, yeah, probably no stream Sunday. Okay. But that's it. Tomorrow, 8 PM UK time. 4 more hours. Dragon Age Awakening. Hope to see you then. Ta-ta for now.